You. Well, imagine the brilliance of William Shakespeare's timeless playwriting, only unscripted, unrehearsed, and unplanned. What could go wrong? Well, experience the bard like never before when the Improvised Shakespeare Company comes into town. Here to tell us about this one-of-a-kind theatrical experience is its creator, Blaine Swen. Blaine, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Well, I love this concept, so I just have to know off the bat, how did you dream up this company, this idea?
Well, doing improv in styles is something that a lot of improvisers do when they first start. You play a short scene game, and then you replay that scene in the style of a musical or a Western or film noir or Shakespeare. So that was my first experience doing that, improvising in the style of Shakespeare just for a few minutes. And then I was part of a group that experimented with doing it longer and longer. And eventually I started this group, the Improvised Shakespeare Company, that now creates brand new full-length 90-minute plays based on one suggestion that we get from the audience.
Well, yeah, that kind of leads into my next question. How does Improvised Shakespeare actually work?
So we ask the audience to give us a title of a play that's never been written, and then we improvise that play in the style of Shakespeare. And so everything is being made up. All of the dialogue is said for the first time. We haven't memorized any lines. All of the characters are created while the audience watches. And we like to say, if ever you're wondering where the story is going, so are we.
Absolutely. And so how can actors really prepare for something like that?
Well, that's a good question. We rehearse more like a sports team would practice for a game, because we don't know what lines we're going to say and we don't have any blocking. We practice skills more than we practice memorizing lines or anything like that. So we practice reacting to each other. We practice listening, because we like to say listening is more important than talking in our shows. We practice rhyming, because we rhyme a lot.
I love that. So what have been some of the most memorable shows or moments that you can think of in doing this?
Well, goodness. We have done a lot of different shows, and we get all kinds of different titles from the audience. Some title suggestions that we've gotten before are, we've gotten Green Eggs and Hamlet a lot, but we only do a given title one time. We've had A Midsummer Night's Menopause. We've had a Rocky Hamlet picture show. And sometimes people just shout out things like Justin Bieber. And that was a memorable show because he had a big battle with the brothers Jonas for the throne of England.
Yeah, now I have to say I did study musical theater for a while, so I know just how tough improv can be. But what would you say you like about improv?
Oh, wow. This one in particular, this show, I would say two things. The camaraderie with the other players, because you really, in order to create something under pressure while people are watching like that, really, it puts you in sort of a pressure cooker where you develop some real camaraderie and kinship. And so we're dear friends. And then also, I would say doing improv like this really forces you to be in the moment. You can't really worry about what's been done in the past, and you can't think too far ahead about the future, because if you do either of those things, you won't be listening in the moment and you'll miss the magic that's happening right in front of you. And so I like doing improv for that reason. It really forces me to be present and in the moment.
And how often would you say that people really throw you curveballs when you're not expecting it in the moment up there?
Oh, they try to. You mean I was going to say the audience. The audience tries to throw us curveballs all the time, and we hit everyone. But with each other, that's one of the delightful things, is that we don't know what each other's going to say, and so everything's brand new, everything's fresh, and we probably, we break. If you like to see people break on stage, come to our show. You're going to see us break. We break a lot. I'm probably the worst at it, because everything's brand new to us, and it just catches me off guard, and I love it, and I delight in it, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I feel like it's impossible not to when you're having so much fun. But before you go, how can people see you in Philly?
Oh, we're going to be at the Kimmel Center this Friday and Saturday at 7 o'clock. So just come on down and see the show. It's going to be a great time. You're guaranteed a laugh.
Blaine, thanks so much for being with us, and we wish you the best with your shows.
Oh, thanks, Alyssa. Thanks for having me.